Pull up, two-door swerve. Pull up. Ay, pull up, two-door swerving. Back in the day, I was worthless. Started from the surface in the middle of the desert with a weather hot enough to break a motherfucking thermos, nigga. Ay, look at the flick of my wrist. Won't forget.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Sam here, back with another video, and today I'm gonna be sharing with you guys a couple tips that you can use when the auction house is, being really glitchy, and you're getting all those error codes, especially when you're, trying to redeem cards, trying to add cards to your collection, trying to buy cards. I think you can buy cards, okay, but listing cards, all that fun stuff that we've had to deal with when 2K releases content, or a high number of people get on the servers, especially on the weekends. I have a couple tips that you guys might find useful to combat some of these problems. Just quickly though, before we get into the 3 tips I have for you guys, I just want to thank you all for the 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. We started live streaming in May and we were only at about 500 subs, and you guys have just been killing it. For those who might be new to the channel, I live stream every single night pretty much on YouTube, and the support's been surreal. Honestly, I need to just make a thank you video, but I want to take the time before you guys saw this to thank you if you're a sub. And if you haven't subbed, join the club. We're on our way to 2,000 subs now, and really excited for 2K20, but I've talked too much. Let's get into the video. Alright, so for the first tip I have for you guys, and it's by far the most successful, but it does come at the cost of being pretty inconvenient for a majority of people, I would say, and the tip would be get on between 4 a.m. Eastern and 10 a.m. Eastern. It's late in the night or early in the morning, depending on how you want to look at it, but basically, that's the best time to get on. I've gotten on Saturday night, Sunday night. I mean, Sunday it's pretty dead. Not dead, but it's not as bad anyway. But Friday and Saturday night, getting up at that time or just staying up that late, I eventually could redeem my MT and put up cards, but I know that might be inconvenient for a lot of you. Pretty much, not all of you, but majority, I should say. But if you stay up late like me, that might be the move. Or if you really need MT, set an alarm, wake up. It sounds crazy, but if you really want that MT or to list cards, that would be what I would recommend. Alright, so moving on to the second tip I have for you guys. It's more of a, what should I say? People have a misconception that they're losing their MT when they're really not. I mean, maybe in some rare cases you're actually losing your MT. I don't want to say you're wrong, but I've definitely ran into the problem here where you're trying to redeem MT, which I don't know if we can get an error here. Auction house is working pretty well right now, but if you keep trying to redeem your stuff here, maybe we'll get an error. The one time we want an error, let's see. Alright, so see, we have an error here, and look, we're not going to get our MT. Here, I should redo that. So we get an error here, and you're gonna see our MT did not change. So all you have to do, I can promise you, you have your MT. All you have to do is update your MT balance. So quick sell anything in your collections, or you could even just back out of the game. But what I'm gonna do here, just quick sell this injury card, and as you can see, our MT got updated. If you don't believe me, I know that was a smaller amount, so it's hard to notice, but let's check here. So we're at 1,100,171 or 171,000. So we're gonna add this 21,000 here to our balance. We got an error, so nothing changed. Just to prove to you guys that we didn't actually, get scammed by 2K, we're gonna go to our injury cards, quick sell one, and you'll see that our MT balance got updated. Yeah, there we go. There's the 18,900 after tax. So yeah, 2K, the servers have been bad, but they're not that bad to the point where you're not getting your MT when you're redeeming your cards. So I just want to throw that out there. It's not really a tip per se to counter errors from occurring, but it's more of correcting a misconception I'd say most people have when they're freaking out that they're not getting their MT. So let's go on to tip number 3. Now for the final couple tips I have for you guys, it's just a mix, and they might be placebo effects, but I'm just telling you guys what has been somewhat successful for me. And those tips are: 1, try closing your console application and restarting it a couple times. If that doesn't work, it's probably placebo effect. Sometimes it's helped me just reconnecting to the servers, log me out of my team, logging back in, playing a triple threat game. At the end of triple threat games, I don't know, I swear I have better luck redeeming my MT. I'm not trying to say this is a guaranteed way. It's just what I've occurred or what I've experienced. And I still get the errors like crazy. So at the end of the day, if none of this works for you, these last couple tips here, you're just gonna have to spam. It's tough. I know. You just have to keep spamming. And after, I'd say wait no longer than 10 minutes. If it's not working after 10 minutes, either keep going, keep trying, or just, you know, take a break and, you know, take a nap and go back to tip 1 I have for you guys. Take a nap, set an alarm, wake up early in the morning for, you know, 10-15 minutes, redeem your MT, and then go back to sleep. I know it's crazy, you have to be pretty dedicated, or, you know, it has to be convenient for you. I know some of you might not be up to waking up that early, but if you want your MT or your outcomes, those would be my recommendations. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you have any questions or have any successful methods that I didn't mention in the video, let me know in the comments below. Again, thank you for all the subs on YouTube. We hit 1K, as I mentioned earlier. Really appreciate that, guys. And until the next video, guys, see you later.